This is FanStream Sports.
Can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
The following program is recommended for mature individuals and may contain material unsuitable for morons, cretins, and dishwipes. If you are a moron, please turn off your radio, because we don't need any more stupid, narrow-minded, pencil-necked geeks who would know the First Amendment if it came up and bit them on the butt. Thank you.
Yes! Here we go!
I guess I want to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about my pants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of, almost said From the Rough.
Wow, you did.
It is the Colby Sapp and IndyCar. I don't ever do the intro on our show. Colby always does it, so I'm way out of practice on this. It's not the Drunk Sports Podcast. It is not From the Rough. It is not the new and exciting and soon-to-be in your ears Ohio Sports Hub. It is the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim show starring me, IndyCar Tim, because Colby Sapp is on the injured list tonight. I couldn't replace him with just one guy. It took two guys to replace the legendary DFW radio legend Colby Sapp. Ladies and gentlemen, we have with us such a special show. I don't even know why I'm here with these two clowns.
Off the rails fast.
PGA of America member and former mini tour champion, Mr. Johnny the Gerbman, Gerbinator, Gerber.
And how long do you want me on this show? 5 minutes or 2 hours? Because that was awful.
And here to talk sports as the sports brain, because I'm comic relief. We all know that. Johnny is here to give us some sense of sort of stability, and keep the show in line and pull us out of the ditch. Our sports brain tonight, though, boys and girls, is one Jeff Tito Thitoff, the star of 97.1, The Fan in Columbus, Ohio. Good evening, gentlemen. Welcome to your worst nightmare.
This is fantastic. Thanks for having me and Gerb your enthusiasm over there.
This is going to be like the best show ever, or it's going to be nothing. And and it could be a little bit of both. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to this. Is going to be a lot of fun. Tim, you and I, we've all done shows together before, right? But it's the first time we've done, a show, us three. And listen, I'm excited about it. This is going to be a lot of fun. If people have tuned in to get if you're going to be bored at this show, you just tune off, because you're not going to be bored. Yeah. You're going to laugh. We might talk about a million things, but it's certainly we're gonna have a lot of fun. Thanks for having us on, Tim.
Because Lord knows I don't do solo shows. So if Colby's not here and I can't get people, it's a rerun, and people hate reruns. Nobody wants to hear about Cooper Flagg being drafted by the Mavericks for the fourth week in a row, because that's probably what would have happened. But instead, I brought a sports brain and a sense of sensibility with Johnny Gerber here. And I get to quarterback my own show for the first time since we were called the Drunk Sports Podcast is the last time I was able to do that.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
I've got a bit of a free evening because my wife actually is down there in the Dallas area. My wife Rose is down there, spending some time. So any commitments here? So I'm really excited. Sounds really relaxed when I was talking to her.
I see where we're at, bro. I see where we're at. I see it. I was wondering why she asked for the address to Miko Sina by the studio. I was just curious. I didn't put two and two together. It's been a long day. I've been up, JT, you've been up since the same time as I have doing the show in Columbus, but yeah. I finally put two and two together. Tim, you dirty dog.
Prove it. That's all I'm saying. Prove it. So Colby normally starts the show with a quirky anecdote or some sort of thing that happened during his day, because oddly enough, weird things happen to Colby all the time, and he's always got stories. But so for those that don't know, Johnny and I do a show called From the Rough. We do it every Monday and Wednesday. It's always before this show from 5 to 6 Central, 6 to 7 Eastern, right here on FanStream Sports. So we're used to doing a show together. There's a Miko Sina Tex-Mex place or whatever their description is right down the road from the studio. I have never eaten at a Mi Cocina. They have a margarita there, a very famous margarita called a Mambo Taxi. And I have never had a Mambo Taxi. So in between, we had some time between shows here, obviously. And I was like, man, I'm going to go get dinner. I'm going to have a Mambo Taxi for the first time. I posted it on my TikTok. I posted it on my Snapchat that I was having a Mambo Taxi. And I got all the replies back. Rest in peace, Tim. Nice knowing you, Tim. Because apparently these things are strong. And that's all Johnny has emphasized to me is how delicious and strong they are.
You're only allowed to have three. That's how good they are. And they're wee ones. They're like little wee ones.
So sneak preview of the story. I did reach my limit, but it was not 3. And I will tell you, more. And I will tell you why. Because as I sat down at the bar, boys and girls, I laid my eyes on the most beautiful girl that I saw behind the bar. Came up, put the little bev nap in front of me, introduced herself as Rose. And there was nobody else there. It was, 4:00 in the afternoon. There wasn't anybody there.
You felt special.
I did feel very special. So she came over, and I first she's like, "Can I get you water or something while you're just?" I said, "I want a Mambo Taxi." And she was like, "Oh, with authority." And I said, "Well, that's why I'm here." I said, I'm here to try it. Everybody tells me about it. All my friends have had one. I've never had one, so I'm here to try one. She's like, "Well, very good." So anyway, whatever. She gave me a menu. I had just eaten a can of SpaghettiOs, so I wasn't really hungry.
Classy.
I don't know what their prices are like there. Look, I'm a poor man. I'm a radio guy. I don't have money for Mi Cocina, right? I have no idea. An enchilada plate could have been $60 there for all I knew. I wasn't about to do that. So anyway, she gives me them, and it's like I was a little surprised. It's in a little glass, right? Like I'm expecting like one of these goblets of a margarita or whatever, and I was very underwhelmed, and she could tell. She's like, "Is that not what you were expecting?" I was like, "I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think that was it." I said I was expecting more of a presentation or for it to be bigger. She's like, "We're not allowed to make it bigger." I was like, "Oh, okay, well, whatever." So she goes, "I know you don't." I'd already told her I didn't want to eat. She goes, "I'm not going to make you eat." She goes, "I'm going to get you some chips and salsa to have though while you're drinking that." And she gave me some water. And I was like,
needed.
And I was thirsty because Johnny made me drink and do Jägermeister shots during the golf show. So I chugged that glass of water. She gave me another one, and I started to. And I never drink through a straw, but frozen margaritas, I will drink through a straw. Dude, the first 3 or 4 sips of that, I felt like I just did tequila shots. And I was like, okay, this is good. And it was really good. Like very smooth, not shocking at all. I am now a huge fan of the Mambo Taxi. So I sucked that one down pretty quick, right? And she's like, "I'm going to get you another glass of water. Yep. And then I'm going to get you another Mambo Taxi." And I was like, man, I don't know if I should. And it was more, I just didn't want to spend a lot of money, right? Is what it boils down to.
It's not like you're working tonight or anything.
Pretty cheap, right? I was like, well, I got a show to do at 7, so I don't know how many more I should have. I've already done Jaeger, blah, blah. She's like, "I think you'll be fine." She goes, "And it's on the house." I was like, "Oh, okay."
What?
Gave me another one right in front of me.
Come on.
Put another one right in front of me. And I hadn't ordered food. I told her I'd already had spaghetti. And she goes, and I was about halfway through that one, and I was just watching TV. They had NBA Summer League up on the TV, which, by the way, we may need to get into because I'm completely confused about what the hell that's supposed to be. So I'm about halfway through that one, and she goes, "Look, I know you said you didn't want to eat. I'm going to order some dinner, and if you want to share some of it, you're welcome to share it with me." She goes, "Because I usually get she named it. I have no idea what it was." She goes, "It's kind of a lot of food." She goes, "And I won't eat it." I'm like, okay, still nobody there. And I'm like, this might be I'm going to get laid. Because I came to Mi Cocina. This is the greatest night of my life today.
You're getting punked. Was Aston Kutcher in the back? I mean, there was something good. I mean, you're getting punked.
So anyway, she brought out all this freaking food, a huge tostada just with a mound of guacamole, a crispy taco. There was like a cheese enchilada, a beef enchilada, rice and beans, like all this. It was one of their on their menu. I don't remember what she called it. One of their platters.
El Reyes. It's El Reyes.
Whatever it was. So she got another plate, and she like dished some out in front of me, and I finished that Mambo Taxi. She didn't even ask. She made another one and set it right in front of me. And I downed like 2 more glasses of water before I even started. I started to eat. I wasn't real hungry, but dude, their food there is freaking amazing.
It's really good.
I am a fan of Mi Cocina and their food. So I'm on Mambo Taxi number 3, and I've always heard you can only have 3, right? So I'm like, look, I'm just going to get this one out of the way. Slurp, and I'm feeling all of it, man. I had to go pee so bad, I was afraid to walk to the bathroom. And I didn't know where it was, and I was embarrassed to ask. So I downed that Mambo Taxi. She put another glass of water in front of me, and I'm sitting here kind of picking on my food. We're just, chit-chatting, talking about other stuff. So I was pretty much done eating. She had put away all of her food. I was really impressed. She ate more than I did. But again, I'm on a can of SpaghettiOs too. She went and took to the back, took the plates and everything back there, came back out, and she's kind of eyeing me. She goes, "One more?"
Oh.
And I'm like, "Water? Yes, I'll have one more water." She goes, "That's not what I meant."
No.
And then
way.
one of her girlfriends came around. That's like a waitress from the other side of the place, came over, and they were talking, and I saw her pointing at me. And they were kind of like, giggle, giggle, giggle. I was like, great, they're making fun of me. Is it my new glasses? Crap, I knew I shouldn't have worn these. I'm all self-conscious and half drunk, right? Like they're laughing at me. So the other girl comes over and she goes, "You've already had 3 Mambo Taxis?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've never had one before. And they're really good." Belch. Let out a big burp right there. And I was like, sorry. And they're just cracking up, right? So then the bartender girl, again, didn't even ask me, goes over, makes another one, sets it right in front of me. She goes, "This might be your last one." I said, "I thought you could only get 3. She goes, "You can get as many as I let you." I said, "I do have to go to work. Like I'm going to be on the air talking to literally tens of people." And then I had to tell her what we did and what the place was and all that. And so I sipped that one pretty slowly, and she did a shot of tequila right on the other side of the bar, but chased it with like 3 glasses of water, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I like this was
you
really
ain't
good.
at the right place. You ain't at the right place.
Right here.
That's not the right. You went to Taco Bell or something because I've never.
Because they serve Mambo Taxis at Taco Bell.
I've never heard this in my life, and I've been to a million.
It was my first time ever. I may be a regular now as long as she's working. So anyway, I'm done. I sucked that one down. And she goes, "A water for the road?" And I'm like, "Yeah, give me a water for the road." She reaches down and pours another Mambo Taxi and gets a glass of water and sits them both in front of me. But she put something under the Mambo Taxi. She goes, "If you want to see what's on that paper, you got to drink that one." And I'm like, I chugged the water. I just slid the whole thing over in front of me without lifting up the glass. And I just shot it. I did like a mind eraser, dude. And brain freeze, all of it, right?
Yeah. They're frozen margaritas, Jason.
They're frozen margaritas, yes. With whatever extra tequila, white tequila, and then sangria floater. Like it's got all the freaking alcohol in it.
They put a special ingredient in there of pure grain alcohol, pure grain vodka, pure grain alcohol is
whatever it was. I could taste it every time.
Yeah.
So I shotgunned that one like a freaking mind eraser. I pushed it back over, with whatever was under it, still under it. She lifted it up. She just looked at me. She goes, "I'm going back for a second." I'm like, I need my check. She's like, "I'll get it when I come back." And so I reached over and it's a Bev nap with her name and phone number written on it. And it's in my car. I should have brought it up here, but I don't want to show it on camera with her phone number on it. But it was in pink pen, pink. It was a Bev nap, pink rose, and then her phone number. And it wasn't a Dallas area code, so I don't know where she's from. I didn't recognize the area code. But I'm like, and I had 5 effing Mambo Taxis. You know how much my tab was? You know how much my bill was?
How much was it?
$11.25, because that's how much one Mambo Taxi costs.
That's right. Happy hour, $11.25.
I am very surprised, Tim, that a bartender in an empty bar is trying to get you drunk and being very nice to you. And she works for tips, right? This is really shocking me. I wonder.
She got one of those too.
You must have really scored with her on that. That woman who works for tips gave you a fake phone number and a bunch of free drinks at 4:00.
You know what? I will find out if it's fake because I'm going to text it tonight immediately after the show, and I will report back.
There's no reason to
fake.
text her. Just go right to Mi Cocina right after the show. She's still working because she's had 5 other people come in there and do the same damn thing.
Right.
Maybe. I think they close at like 8 though. They're not open late.
They're not.
The restaurant phone number.
Yeah.
Is it 867-5309? I don't. Might have been. I didn't notice.
555. Yeah.
By the way, I've gotten that before.
866 number. When you know it's 866, that's a robocall.
976 hot sex.
Yeah.
Probably
Wow.
what it was.
Well,
that was my Micosina experience today, boys. 5 Mambo taxis and probably 12 glasses of water. In addition to this, which was a mango White Claw with my whatever my flavor shit is in it, and then Johnny made me do 2 shots of Jaeger out of the Jaeger machine in the blue room. Dean Burmester, because he was on my card.
Dean Burmeister. You know, when you have Steven Jaeger or Dean Burmeister on your card for golf, you have to do shots of Jägermeister that we have in the studio. We have a Jägermeister machine, JT, in the studio. There, a 3-handle, and it's great. It's great, and there's no reason. I don't drink Jägermeister, so there for a reason.
I do.
Let's say I thought Tim said this wasn't the Drunk Sports Podcast. I'm confused.
It's always the Drunk Sports Podcast.
Okay, just want to make sure I didn't
Just a new name.
Yeah, I want to make sure I missed a memo on something.
Same bat style, new bat name. But so good times at Micosina. Shout out to Rose. She's probably watching.
Whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Probably watching.
Rose.
Johnny, I gave her one of my really cool brand new FanStream Sports business cards. So now she's got my number and email address.
So should I check the office phone here soon?
Yeah.
Just
that's on there.
Lawsuit.
So good times. So this is the part of the show, boys, where we get into some content finally. And for those that watch this show quite often will know that this is what we call, what day is it, Tim? Colby usually looks over at me and says, "Hey, Tim." And I say, "Hey, what?" He goes, "What day is it?" And I usually say, "Well, thank you, Colby. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you asked. Today." And then I'm supposed to go over here. I'm supposed to find this. I got to do this, even though it's a 2023 calendar. And then I got to go find the music, which I usually do while he's asking me this question.
Graphic.
Yeah, it's
John,
because I hadn't
kind of
changed it in 2 years. I haven't
Good
changed it
Lord.
in 2 years. And then I got to go find the music. I usually do all this like while he's talking to me. But
did you put your drink on the company credit card?
Wait, do you have one? Because if you have one, I need one too.
I've got one. You don't have one?
I just use Johnny's credit card. It ain't even a company credit card.
It's the same thing. Trust me. It's the same thing. It doesn't really matter.
It's just the company credit card. So, boys, today is the day that we celebrate days. And I run down the list. And we comment on what we think of said day. For instance, boys, today, July 16th, 2025 in the year of our Lord. Today is National Corn Fritters Day. What the hell is a corn fritter? Does anyone know?
I've had corn fritters. It's like a corn pancake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Are those big up in Ohio?
No, but they're big. Like I think
Iowa, maybe Iowa.
I'm sure they're big. Nebraska, I'm sure they're big. But I'm like, it's something for older people. Like my grandmother would make them up in Delphus, Ohio. Like
little honey butter, JT,
farm.
little honey butter, maybe.
I think I used to have them plain. I think it just was plain the way it was. It was good.
Okay.
I mean, I'm looking at the picture they have here that's associated with it, and it looks like really thin cornbread, but it's got like green stuff. I don't know if they put broccoli in it or asparagus or something. I don't know what's in this one.
Not in mine.
All right, good. All right, we'll celebrate National Corn Fritters Day however you choose. It is also, now one that I can get behind, National Hot Dog Day. What do we think about National Hot Dog Day?
I'm not a hot dog guy.
No?
No, me either.
Oh, I love hot dogs. Like all beef hot dogs. I don't do this stuff where they mix whatever fingers.
I made the mistake of watching that show and it just ruined me.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I
get it.
But
I put my favorite meal on the go is I go to a QT gas station. Y'all have QT Quick Trips up there?
I don't think we have them here. I've never seen it here now.
So
we have a bunch here.
All right, so it's QT, and they have like a make your own hot dog, make your own nachos, whatever, sausages, bratwurst. And I go in and I get their all beef hot dog, and it's about that big around, like something else that I see every day. A marker that I have at my desk.
Yes.
And then I go put the nacho cheese on it. I do mustard. I do relish. I do chopped onions.
What?
I do banana peppers. I do jalapenos. All of that goes, and then you just.
How do you eat the hot? Is it? You even taste the hot dog?
Oh, you do, man. It's so good.
No wonder why you're in shape. No wonder why you're in shape. I mean,
I am in shape. Bad shape.
When we were kids, we used to go to the Clippers games and eat those Diamond Dog. That was always fun, like dime hot dog. But that was more like once or twice a year. But I'm not in the hot dog.
So when y'all go to a baseball game, like when I go to Rangers games here, we do the 9 hot dog 9 inning challenge. You have to eat 9 hot dogs. You have to eat 1 hot dog every inning for the whole game.
Do you do the hot dog and beer challenge with it? Because sometimes they'll do like the 9 hot dogs, 9 beers, and 9 innings.
Yeah, well, I'm through the 9 beers by the 4th inning, so that's not hard for me. Yeah. But they have on Wednesdays is dollar hot dog night, so that's when we do it is on dollar hot dog night. So it's a lot of fun. It's a fun challenge that we should do.
They make up for that $23 beer though, don't they? So it all balances out.
Yeah, thankfully I don't usually have to pay for beer when I'm there either. It's all about who you know.
It
is also July 16th, National Artificial Intelligence Appreciation Day. How do we feel about that?
Lost me.
Are we scared? I'm scared of artificial intelligence.
It's what I put my head in the sand because I think if I thought about it, I'd be scared, and I don't want to be scared of that.
So I told this
intelligence.
I lack all of it. Yeah. So I told this story last week on the show that there was a Newsweek report that there's one of the more famous original AI companies is OpenAI. That's the name of the company. They designed this artificial intelligence platform, and they're storing it on their servers in their facility, right? Well, they were getting ready to upgrade it, which means they were basically replacing it. They weren't just rewriting it; they were going to delete it and install a new version. It wasn't just an update; it was a new version. The day before they were scheduled to do this, the artificial intelligence attempted to replicate itself and install itself on external servers connected to the internet. In a show, like it knew what was happening. It knew it was about to die, that they were getting rid of it.
Yeah.
And it said, oh, hell no. And it attempted to replicate itself and reinstall itself on numerous, not even just in their building, like on the internet, like out there. Thankfully, the people that came up with this foresaw this, and they put security checks on it to not let it. But they have all of the logs of it trying to do that, like over 1 million times where it tried to do this.
Did you read this while checking out at the grocery store with your SpaghettiOs at a National Enquirer? Because sometimes that stuff isn't real.
No, this was in Newsweek. Newsweek is a reputable. Newsweek is real. It ain't. What's the Columbus Dispatch?
Yeah. Columbus Dispatch. Yes.
It's like that movie iRobot, right? With who's that? Will Smith?
Yeah, I don't watch Will Smith movies.
I just didn't like. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't need robots or artificial intelligence. It is also another one that I'm completely out on, boys. How do you feel about Fresh Spinach Day?
Yeah.
You like spinach?
Sure. I do. I
hate spinach.
Coming from a guy who's never eaten a candy bar or a bowl of cereal.
First of all, yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Oh, he says
I've
he
never
has.
had a
candy bar before.
No, sir.
I don't remember seeing you eat one, but I gotta believe you ate one. But that's fine.
No, I've had no. When we used to go to the store, I've had some damn sweet tarts and Smarties and shit like that,
but never a candy bar.
No, isn't this ridiculous? Yeah. And I've never been with a woman. Oh, that's not the same thing, is it? Okay, yeah, it's probably not the same thing. How about, and we may know friends of ours that are into this day for very specific reasons, and we won't judge. But today is National Guinea Pig Appreciation Day.
Do you know they're a delicacy in, I'm trying to think where it was now. What country? They eat guinea pigs. It's like it's a big deal.
Oh, I'm out.
They're rats, aren't they? Rats?
They're rodents, right?
I think they're rodents. Yeah, but I can't remember what country it was. Now I have to look it up. But yeah, there's a country where I don't think it's in the U.S. at all. Like it can't be the U.S.
Do they eat it before they put it internally, or do they eat it after? Is it the chicken, or is it when they lay the eggs? Which one is it?
Well, it's the actual guinea pig. It's the one that's there full
those
size.
Are gerbils. Those are gerbils.
Full size guinea pig.
No, those are gerbils. People put up
Yikes.
their rectum in it.
That's different. Yes, yes.
Well, I mean, you can put whatever you want. I'm not judging.
No,
I'm gonna look
Just
at
saying.
that. Talk amongst
I mean,
yourselves.
you can put a chihuahua up there.
Guinea pigs are bigger. Guinea pigs are bigger, right?
Yeah,
The
guinea
bigger
pigs are the big ones. They would you have as a class pet, probably.
I mean, why is it called a pig? It's not a pig.
one. Good point.
See? I'm smart.
Texas kicking in.
Boys, it is National Cherry Day. She's my cherry pie. I don't know what to do with cherries. I don't like cherries. I don't eat cherries. I eat maraschino cherries on top of my milkshake.
That's a cherry.
But that's about it. Like people that eat like cherries that aren't maraschinoed or whatever.
What about the Chandler cherries?
What is that?
Chandler Bing, the Bing cherries.
I don't know what that is.
You never
Sounds
What
watched
do you
Bing?
think about cherries?
I'm not a cherry fan at all. And we had a president die from bad cherries. So,
Which one?
Oh,
Ronald Reagan?
No, he died very quick. I don't think it was Tyler.
John Tyler?
My 8-year-old son shared that with me. I didn't know that either. But the president, shortly after getting in office, he had cherries and warm milk.
Zachary Taylor.
Taylor, okay, yeah, and it killed him. Yeah. Bad
Wow.
cherries.
This is just I learned something.
No,
I'm
you know
glad
what?
this show.
According to this, according to the National Archives, it wasn't bad cherries. He ate too many of them, and he was drinking milk at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, it's a combination of the two. Yeah,
And he died 5 days later.
right.
How
Man.
would milk and cherries make you die?
I don't know. Let's
I'm not
find out.
sure, but guess what? My wife for dinner tomorrow.
Wow.
Combination. Oh, here it's a big bowl of cherries, sweetheart.
Pits in them.
Wow.
Pits.
Right.
Please eat the whole thing with the pits. Those pits are good. They just crunch. They're crunch. They're
Wash
good
them down
for
with some warm milk. Oh, I'll tell you, you're gonna feel better than you ever have, or at least I
you. Don't
will.
worry about
Wow.
the stems. Don't worry about
Yeah.
the stems. They'll wash right out. Don't you worry about
No
it.
problem. No problem.
Yeah.
Oh, God, you guys are brutal, man.
Yeah.
I think we have to end on that. It's also World Snake Day. Screw snakes. They
Out,
shouldn't exist.
out.
I hate snakes. I'm out.
Out.
You hate snakes more or birds? Like I'm afraid I get
I don't
freaked
care
out by
about
birds.
No,
Oh,
snakes
birds
freak me
snakes.
out. Snakes and spiders, I can't do it. I'm out. I'd kill them all. I don't. Nope. I'm out. I don't like.
I
them at
can't watch snakes on TV. Like not
Really?
even
No, me neither.
No.
I
I'm
can't watch
scared of two
spiders.
things in life. I'm scared of snakes and big black women. That's the only
That
two
scares
thi-
you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
healthy fear you have of
Yeah,
that.
no, that's I'm not
You've
talking
tried to
about.
conquer that fear a few times.
I'm not talking about like I'm talking about like like Lizzo type big, like that big. I'm not like, the 150, 200, 150, 175. I'm scared. I mean,
Yep.
that's good love. But I'm talking like the Lizzos, like the 300, because they'll dominate you. They dominate you.
They do.
And I just don't, it's not
They'll
healthy.
sit on your feet and you can't get up. And you're just
It's
stuck.
not. It's like Norbit. You ever see the movie Norbit?
Eddie Murphy. No, I never
It's
saw
like
it.
Norbit.
Norbit.
Yeah, it's just what it is.
If you had
Rasputin.
Norbit on your Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim bingo card today, you win. Come collect your prize in Columbus, Ohio. And that, boys and girls, is what day it is today. Thank you so much for participating. Now, kids, it's time to get a little bit serious because we're going to talk a little bit of sports on the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim Sports Report. And boys, I thought it was appropriate. I don't know if we all watched it or not, but we had one of the most recent incarnations of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. And who has two thumbs and hasn't watched the All-Star Game in 15 years? This guy. Because I don't give a crap. And I love baseball. Baseball is either my first or second favorite sport, depending on what month of the year it is. Right now, it's my favorite sport. Come November when the NHL faces off, then it'll be my favorite sport. But they've ruined, number one, I think interleague play has ruined the All-Star Game.
It has.
And I was a huge fan of interleague play when they started it. The Rangers and Giants, I believe, were the very first interleague game ever back in 97, 96, 97 at the old ballpark in Arlington. I went to it. Man, I don't know. But now I hate it. I hate it. I love – and I think it's cheapened the World Series a little bit too, because you would get two teams that have not faced each other, should not have faced each other ever, unless it was in a World Series. And now it's just, the season record for these two teams is, 15-12 or whatever. And that's just like, it's cheapened it a little bit. Now, I will go back. I think this one probably was a pretty exciting game. I was not aware that they instituted this swing off rule back in 2022. Had no idea that was a thing. And this was the first year that they had to do it.
Because of a tie?
Yeah.
It was a tie. And of course, I get why they do it. And, you got to make it TV friendly. You got to make it fan friendly. The game doesn't matter anyway. So get the crowd out early, get the folks home early. It's a school night. Get the TV off, to get your local news on or whatever. I think it's great. Again, I didn't watch it, but I understand it was extremely entertaining in that format. Now, did either of you guys watch it?
I went back and watched some of it today, kind of out of the background while I was doing other things. Didn't really watch it intently. But yeah, Tim, I'm with you. The things that ruined baseball's All-Star game, though, it's the interleague play thing and free agency. And the players free agency, I'm all for. But when I was growing up, and I'll age myself here, but it was a big deal seeing Nolan Ryan go against Pete Rose.
Yep.
When he was with the Angels and Rose and Morgan, my guys with the Reds, that was the only time you could really see them.
Yep.
In those kind of environments, or Dave Parker against Ron Guidry and things like that. That's what really turned me on about the baseball All-Star game. But anymore, because of interleague playing, because teams change, you can see these guys play against each other throughout the season. And furthermore on that, I am now officially done with every All-Star game. If I'm an owner of a team or a fan of a team, there's no way in hell I want my players playing in these exhibition games. If I'm paying a guy $70 million a year and he goes out there and hurts himself somehow to where he impacts my team's chances of winning this year in a damn exhibition game, I'd be pissed. And I'd go even further than that, Tim. I think that the NBA owners should not let their players play in the Olympics.
I agree.
I got so much money tied up in these players and so much invested in it.
What about the NHL? How do you feel about them in the Olympics and the four nations? Because that's going to be a regular thing.
I'm okay with that. The money's not the same. What I mean? It's not the same in the NHL as it is like in Major League Baseball. It's not the same injury possibilities you get in football. It's not the same as the money they make in basketball. So it's just for baseball, though, in the NBA and the Pro Bowl stuff they do. I mean, hell, there were 10 pitchers that were selected that opted out of the All-Star game last night because it did not fall into their routine as far as when they were pitching next. And Shohei Ohtani left, but as soon as he came out of the game, Ohtani left the field and started his vacation for the week.
Yeah. I'm kind of the same with JT. I look at it a little bit different. I used to love the All-Star game in the premise of what JT said was back in the day, 20, 30 years ago, you couldn't see the guys just because the television coverage isn't what it is now. You didn't have all the networks that you could see. So the All-Star game was kind of the only time you could see all these guys together at once. And, there was that was the cool part, watching, like you said, Nolan Ryan or any of these pitchers, from the West Coast that we would never see in Ohio, right? We'd never see these guys. Yeah. We would be secluded to watching the Reds, and ESPN wasn't ESPN what it is, and all these other networks, you couldn't see them. You would get the newspaper and watch little clips here and there. And then that one time a year, they would all get together and you would see them battle each other. And it was for something, right? They actually played hard. And, I can understand it if they're cool with it just being an exhibition, which is what it is. And it should be in any pro sports. It's an exhibition and they're fine with that and just entertainment. I'm okay with that, but for me to watch and take my time and just being in this business like all of us are in the sports, I can see that I can see the players anytime. So I watched a little bit of it I like how they brought back the uniforms of their team that they're playing for.
Me too. I hated those bits, whatever those bits were that they did before. I hated that.
I wanted to watch Skeens pitch a little bit just to see, just some of the little guys that I like to see, but to watch a whole game, it's just too much. And there's just no value. There's nothing for it. They weren't playing hard. It was, it was just like a golf pro-am, hit and giggle. And, there you go.
The Hank Aaron thing was really cool. I don't know if you guys watched that or not. The Hank Aaron thing was really, and I love the way they shot the firework out, over the left field, kind of where the home run was also when they recreated that whole thing. Yeah, that was a really neat thing there.
Now, did they have, so I read somewhere they had like the hologram of the players on the field.
When that happened, that's what they had.
That's so you had hologram Hank up at the plate.
Yeah, it looked like that's what it was where I watched it. Yeah, when I watched it on TV. I don't know if they showed it ever that up close, but it's a pretty neat thing they did there with that. And then, Freddie Freeman, a longtime Atlanta Brave, he was with the Dodgers, and he's beloved in Atlanta. Yeah. It was cool that Dave Roberts, the manager, like in the middle of the third inning, called time and went out on the field and had Freddie Freeman come out to replace him, so we can get a big ovation for the Atlanta fans and all that stuff. That was that he did something like that.
Yeah. That's pretty incredible. Yeah, I thought the Hank Aaron thing was cool. So I've been to old Fulton County Stadium. First of all, I went to a Cowboys and Falcons game there I'm aging myself now, Tito, too. But I've been there since now, before they built the Truist, when they were at the whatever the new old one was. And they have the home plate of old Fulton County Stadium in the parking lot, and they still had part of the outfield wall out there with the spot marked where his home run went. By the way, April 8th, 1974, it was the day after my third birthday, the day he hit 715. That's my claim to fame. I feel like I had a little something to do with that, too.
Sure.
I just turned 3.
I went to a World Series game with E.T., Eric Todd, and Mike Nicholas. And
Michael Douglas.
Mike Nicholas, Jack's youngest son. And I don't remember if it was Fulton County. I think it was I don't know if it was a brand new stadium. So this was it's probably 25 years ago, maybe. It'd be about 25 years ago. So I don't know if it was Fulton County Stadium. It wasn't. No,
it was the next one.
Yeah. And
Turner Field or whatever it was.
Turner Field.
Turner. That's right. It was Turner Field. And it was cool. You say, hey man, you want to do something in Atlanta and I'll pass. Like I'm not the Atlanta anything. I mean, Augusta's not in Atlanta. I'll just say I'm going to go to Augusta. I'm not going to Atlanta. I'll drive somewhere around just not to get to Atlanta. So I'm not an Atlanta fan.
Right.
So, anytime you say, hey man, let's go do something in Atlanta, and you already lost me.
Did either of you ever see a Braves game in Fulton County Stadium?
No, I watched a bunch on TV though, on Superstation TBS.
TBS. And it's amazing how they got away with having a mascot named Chief Nakahoma. He had a TP out in center field, and before the game, before the visiting team's pitcher took the mound, he would go out there and do a dance around the mound, trying to curse the mound. And think about trying to get with that Braves mascot logo they had, the big smiling Indian, and to think that that wasn't that long ago.
That's awesome. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that should come back. Needs to come back.
The fact that you can't get away with that now. But I'm saying Chief Nakahoma was the greatest name for a mascot for a Braves team.
What was the Indians mascot? Chief Wahoo, right?
Wahoo.
Yeah,
those are two of the greatest names in sports.
People are too soft. I mean, they're too soft. They're too soft. I mean, I don't know. That bothers me a little bit. That bothers me.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
None of them have 1 cent, have they? See, that's cursing. They have 1 cent.
Well, and Cleveland had a. I thought they've missed a huge opportunity, just like I think the new Seattle Hockey Club missed a huge opportunity. Cleveland should have gone back to the Spiders, because they were the Spiders way before they were the Indians, and that's just one of the coolest names. And it has some of their history. I know why they went to Guardians with all the gargoyles and the history of the whatever. It's just a stupid name. Seattle, the Kraken, one of the most disappointing color schemes and names in all of professional sports. And I hate the city of Seattle. I hate the Northeast with a passion. I've been there. I hate everything about it. I wanted to be a fan of the new Kraken, the new Seattle team, right? They should have called themselves the Seattle Metropolitans, as a throwback to their original professional hockey team. By the way, the very first team in America to win the Stanley Cup was the Seattle Metropolitans. Way back in the day.
The Northwest, right?
What'd I say? Northeast, whatever. Northwest.
Thank you. I was going to get him on that too.
Not a fan of the
know,
Northeast either, to be honest with
I
you.
started to wonder if you actually ever been to Seattle. Because if you went Northeast and they said this is Seattle, I got a feeling it's Rose that gave you that direction.
Look, my name is not JP Peterson. I did not think Memphis was Dallas. That's a whole different story.
And the Cleveland Indians out there in Arizona haven't been good since Willie Mays Hayes left.
Cleveland
so you know I'm not
Arizona.
Yeah, that West Cleveland team out there. The West Coast. Ever since,
I was in Seattle in the year 2001 for 57 days for job training out there. We took the tour of, at the time, what was it, Safeco Field, before it ever opened that summer. I was there, and I saw the sun one day, and it was the day I was leaving, getting on the plane at SeaTac to come home. Every other day, literally 57 days, was rainy. It was 57 degrees when it was 102 in Dallas, and all I could think, I want to go back to Dallas. I hate this place. No wonder everyone up here kills themselves. No wonder freaking grunge was born here, because it sucks. I hated it up there.
A lot of pretty Asian women out there, though.
There's no such thing in Seattle.
Yes, there is.
No.
Tito doesn't know the JP Peterson story about the travel, so we'll have to do that for another show, which is so classic at JP.
It is. It's typical JP Peterson too on his trip to Dallas. So we'll get into that maybe later in the show. It is time, boys and girls, for our first break of the show. One of two that we're gonna have for you guys, as we got to pay some bills, share some sponsors. The Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim Show, brought to you as always by Turf Life at turflifeclub.com. Sorry, using all my websites mixed up here. Johnny only changed it 17 times. It's turflifeclub.com. If you work or play on, in, or around turf, celebrate your work, celebrate your play with a Turf Life decal for your Mercedes, for your Bentley, for your Ferrari, or put one on your Pinto like me. I don't really care. Just head over to turflifeclub.com, grab some merch, and join the Turf Life Club. I am IndyCar Tim. That is Tito, and that is Johnny. There are two of them in for the late, great Colby Sapp. Sorry to hear about Colby today. He's not dead. He's just not here. But we'll be back after this.
Hi, golfers. IndyCar Tim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Today's show is brought to you by Tomstown, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka, named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tomstown, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hello, folks. Let's talk a little bit about turf life. And what is turf life? It's pretty much, if your life involves turf in any way, shape, or form, you live the turf life. Go ahead and brand yourself with the turf life. Maybe a back window decal, maybe a hat. You know where you can get those kinds of things to showcase that your life revolves around sports and or anything that involves sports. If it's a sports business or sports education or just your enjoyment of the outdoors, head over to turflifeclub.com. Become a turf head. Join the club today. You can do that by going to that said website that I just told you to go to. You can snag your window decal like I was talking about, or any of your other turf life accessories. Show everybody that you live the turf life, and we'll see you there over there at that turflifeclub.com.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, We make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as-needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
JP here for the Jeeves Law Group and my man Scott Jeeves. If you're going to hire an attorney, do you want some guy looking for a quick settlement and a quick buck, or do you want an attorney with some chops? Scott is a board-certified civil trial lawyer and a certified circuit court mediator. Been practicing in the Tampa Bay area for over 30 years. He is a peer-reviewed AV preeminent rated civil trial lawyer. They just don't hand out those classifications. He's been the lead class action counsel on many complex consumer protection cases and has handled hundreds of serious personal injury cases. He's dedicated his career to protecting injured victims and is committed to vigorously representing you. We're local, we're trusted, and we get results. Personal injury and personal attention. Call for a free case evaluation. That's 888-9-JEEVES. That's 888-9-JEEVES. The Jeeves Law Group.
Let's go.
Right now, back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim Show right here on FanStream Sports, coming at you live from the FanStream Sports Dallas studios, right off the tollway in Frankfurt. Please don't come stalk me. Probably shouldn't
Too
say
late.
At least I'm not like Johnny used to give his phone number out on the air.
No, that was one time. That was one time.
What's up with you?
That was one time. I mean, I learned lessons. I'm a lesson learner. Damn.
I wish I was.
You're not. Rose?
Never seemed to.
I had to check my phone. There was a call missed from somebody in the 866 number on the office phone. So I didn't have the courage to get it. I think you skipped out on your bill. They're trying to track you down.
Oh no, I got my receipt. 8675309. Call Jenny.
I'm sure you'll be sending that to me this afternoon, this tonight. Hey,
submit it for you. Oh, I talked about it on the air. It's a company expense.
Oh, that's right.
There it is. Right now, boys and girls, it is time for America's favorite segment, normally run by one Colby Sapp. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly as we get into some celebrity birthdays, boys and girls. So the way this works, Johnny, I already explained it to Tito. I hope you have something to write on. You got to have something to write on.
I do.
You got a pen?
I don't know how this worked. I've done this show before.
Yeah, but you usually just go pass. You usually don't participate.
That's usually after 5 Mambos.
Me and Lance used to have Tito. Me and Lance way back in the early days of the Drunk Sports Podcast would have Johnny on, and we would do. I'd do a segment of like theoreticals, or hypotheticals, whatever.
Right.
Would you rather be born with a baby arm that doesn't grow as you grow bigger, or a normal-sized arm but a lobster claw at the end of it? Like baby arm or lobster claw. It's that age-old hypothetical.
Right.
And
We talk all the time. We play that game here.
Yeah, I'd try. I'd say mine. Lance would go say his, and we look at Johnny, and he'd just go, pass.
I mean, I think that's I think that's a good way to pass. I think it's a firm pass. I don't think either is good. Like, give me something that's
but
like
you have to pick one.
I would eat the lobster claw because I'd get hungry, so that'd be no good.
So you want the baby arm that only sticks out this far out of your shirt. You can't grab. You can only grab one boob at a time, unless she's standing over here.
So
neither sounds good.
If someone's got you brought up the claw for the hand. I need you guys' opinion on this because this actually did happen to me a few years ago. I got more than a few, I guess, because I've been married since this time. So it's probably 15 years ago.
Oh,
a girl I was meeting, a girl I'd met, started dating a little bit, and she tells me, "Hey, my friends are coming over tonight. We're gonna go to this festival. Walk over. That's fine. Yeah, it's not a good time." The friends come over. The guy introduces himself to me and reaches out. I reach out to shake his hand, and he's got a hook for a hand. Now,
what did
I
you grab?
Sure. What? I shook the hook.
You know what you should have done? Here's what you do.
Yeah, but the problem, though, I have a problem with, though, guys.
Interlock the hook and shake it.
That's something that should be shared with me before I meet this person.
I agree.
Give me a heads up.
Just say, just so you know. Then that way I'm not like, because I look stunned.
Reach with the other hand, then, and he'll shake with his left hand.
No, you can't do that. Then you're pointing out his disability. You're not treating him like a normal person.
You could
if
just
I do that.
He's not.
You could just ask him to scratch your back or something, or I don't know, like, yeah.
See if you can get a stuffed animal out of the machine for me, right?
Yeah. If you give him $1, will you go down in there and
get something for me? Right. That's what I needed to do.
Yeah, I mean, usually it costs like $10.
Whenever I would have somebody meet my mom, some girl I was dating or whatever, I'd always either tell them, hey, look, don't stare at her eye. She's got a glass eye. Her left eye's a glass eye. Just make sure you don't stare at it. Or I'll say she's hard of hearing. And then, hello, Mrs. Thitoff. It's nice to meet you.
You're so wrong. You deserve all the shit that's coming your way for that. That is awful.
I think that's great.
It's not good. It's not ugly, but it's bad. Go
You
ahead.
know, there is one really fortunate thing in this world, Tito.
Yeah.
And it's that you and I didn't know each other like as teenagers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I wouldn't. You guys. One of y'all would not be around, and probably both.
Yeah,
would
you're
be
probably right about that.
Yeah.
Oh, the things that could have been. All right, boys. Here's our list.
I know JT as a teenager. He wasn't that bad.
No, but I'm a bad influence.
Yeah,
I feel like we'd have been friends.
Yeah.
And I might have dated his sister. He might have got mad at me.
Probably did. Rose.
Rose is going to be mad at me for bringing that up.
Her name Rose.
All right, I'm going to get the damn napkin out of my car in the next break. Okay, I'm showing you.
That's not going to prove us anything. It'll be your handwriting, I'm sure.
Yeah, and you'll block off the letter like that.
Hey, look, there it was. I showed you. There it is.
Right. Sure.
There it is.
Text me.
I love Rose.
I'm gonna call Miko Cena and get a to-go order and ask for Rose.
Okay, I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah.
Gonna get a Mambo taxi to go?
Yeah, like Kohler.
Like Kohler? Oh my gosh. All right, boys, here's our list. We're gonna go athletes first, and then I've got a few celebrities. Turning 56 today. Pro Football Hall of Famer. Lifelong Detroit Lion, Oklahoma State Cowboy, Barry Sanders.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me anybody else. I already know that's good.
These are good.
He's
We
good.
got some other goods here. How about died in 1951 at the age of 64? Shoeless Joe Jackson.
Yeah, it can't be good. You ain't got no shoes.
He's ugly.
Should be in the Hall of
that guy.
Fame.
That dude's ugly.
Yeah, he was not attractive.
He was.
And if you die at 64, you did some bad shit. So you can't be good.
Well, he was illiterate too, so you're gonna make fun of
there it
illiterate
is.
people. Way to go! Here we go. This is where we are now.
He couldn't read.
We're making fun.
He couldn't read. He ate them.
Couldn't read either.
He ate cherries and milk and couldn't read the warning.
Tito turning 41 today. Duncan Keith,
Who's that?
hockey player.
Oh,
The fact you have to tell us who he is, I'm gonna guess he's
Great.
bad.
Duncan
yeah,
Keith.
it can't be good.
Y'all
Can't
don't know
be
who
good.
Duncan Keith is?
I don't. I know Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know
I know
Duncan
Toby.
Keith.
I know Toby Keith is his brother. He died.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right.
Toby did die. All right.
Johnny won't know who this guy is.
He wasn't as good as he once was.
Turning 44 today, Adam Scott.
No,
I like Adam Scott. He's good. I like Adam Scott. I've had it. I'm sure Gerber, you've talked to him. I talked to him a couple times in Memorial when I was
He's
doing
great.
stuff for the fan. Yeah, very polite, very small.
That's small.
I thought he would be, but the way just what I saw on TV other times, I was surprised at how I thought he'd be bigger than that.
He's not Dalton. You know, he's not Roadhouse Dalton. You know, you thought he'd be bigger, but he's not. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Who?
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott.
In what sport?
It's golf.
Okay, well, whenever they get a legitimate golf Hall of Fame, then I'll start voting for people for the
Not
Hall
the
of
golf
Fame.
show. This is
I don't
because
care. Golf doesn't have a Hall of Fame.
We talk about Hall of Fames, and we'll go this in generality. My one of my things for the Hall of Fame is, can you tell the story of your sport with or without this person?
Okay. I think Adam Scott is
One
a
major.
Hall of Famer.
One major,
Right.
President's Cup, but whatever.
Right.
You know, 5, 6, 7 PGA Tour wins. Okay, so would you put him in the Hall of Fame? Is John Daly a Hall of Famer?
We already know that he is.
Now, where I have changed on my stance on Hall of Fame individuals as I've gotten older is I used to want to be very, very selective, But I'm at it now. If you were a big moment, even if you have a long career, but if you produced like a defining moment, a defining season, a defining short era, then yeah. But the same way I think Fernando Valenzuela belongs in the Hall of Fame for what he did in 1981 and how he took over baseball. Didn't have a long career, didn't have a great career, but he had, that was his best year of his career was that first year he was in there. And that's why I think Daly probably, I put him in the same kind of category.
Yeah.
Somebody who was a game changer, and he brought a lot of eyeballs to golf that wouldn't have been watching golf.
So I look at Daly, Adam Scott, Freddie Couples kind of in the same category, right?
Y'all know this is our birthday segment, right? For the love of God, Johnny, you're supposed to be the voice of reason, not the one pulling us into a ditch.
Okay, Adam Scott, next.
I don't even care. I don't even know.
Peru, by the way. Peru and Ecuador is the way to eat guinea pigs. Go ahead.
Peru and Ecuador. Do they put it on pizza?
I didn't look. I did not Google guinea pig pizza. Sorry.
Turning 82 today, boys. Women's tennis legend, Margaret Court. Hall of Fame?
I'd say ugly.
I mean, they named a playing surface after her. I mean, pretty
tennis
much
court.
Yeah, court. You're right.
Tennis court. Yeah,
that's right. Good
cool.
call. Yeah, she dated
divorce court. Probably a lot of courts.
Yeah.
Divorce court.
Yeah.
Turning 27 years old today, gentlemen. Paris Campbell, wide receiver.
Ohio State
wide receiver.
There you go.
Very underwhelming career so far.
Overrated.
Is he in Dallas now?
No.
No, where is he then?
That I'm aware of.
I don't.
He might be. I think he's in Dallas. Yeah, I do.
I think he is in Dallas.
I've never seen him here. Oh yeah, he is in Dallas. How do you know that like that?
I think
he's a Miko at the store.
Yeah, he won't.
His wife Rose works there.
Yeah,
he won't make the team.
He'll make the team.
Yeah,
he'll make talent. He'll make the team. I'm not saying he'll be great, but he'll make the team.
The Cowboys have no wide receivers, and he'll still won't make the team.
First of all, the Cowboys, the George Pickens move is going to be huge for Dallas this year. Pickens have a
disappointing.
Pickens have a monster year. Pickens
crazy.
Pickens going to have a monster year in Dallas. Mark it down.
God,
I agree.
Crazy. Pickens might not make
segment.
the team.
This birthday segment.
Turning 33 today. LSU. Zach Mettenberger. Talk about disappointing NFL quarterbacks.
Bad.
He's just bad, right?
He's just
he couldn't even make it over in that when they had that Alliance of American Football, AAF, way back in the day before the new XFL.
Because he's ASS, so that's why. Yeah, he's bad. He's bad.
And his terrible last name. And finally, on our athletes, boys, turning 37 today, another what should have been but never was, running back Noshawn Marino. Kind of disappointed everybody a little
disappointing. I'd put him in bad.
Bad and ugly.
Yeah, he wasn't very pretty.
Can you do both?
I don't know what many football players look like. The quarterbacks I do, but not many of the other ones. I haven't seen them without their helmets on.
Moving on to celebrity birthdays today, boys. Turning 58 years old today, the great Will Ferrell. We Will Ferrell fans? Tito says no.
No, I like Will Ferrell. He's made some bad movies though too. But he's
That's true.
What were bad?
Oh, what was the one where he was
had
like
some bad? The ice skating movie was really bad.
I didn't like the ice skating one. And then the other one where he was like, was he in Zoolander?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that was great.
I didn't think Zoolander was that good.
Oh, Zoolander it's a classic. Now, Zoolander 2 was horrible. But yeah, Zoolander wasn't a Will Ferrell movie, though. He just played a role in the Ben Stiller movie, right?
For his bad ones, he's made some really good ones.
Oh, yeah.
His overall body of work is pretty damn good.
Yeah, I agree.
Died on this day in 1990 at the age of 82. Barbara Stanwyck.
Bonanza.
Legendary Hollywood Barbara Stanwyck.
Is that Bonanza?
Was it Bonanza or Gunsmoke? Bonanza, right?
Maybe
both.
That
was
Bonanza. They
Bonanza.
retreaded them at that point.
Going way back even farther. But she died in 1995 at the age of 83. Ginger Rogers. Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dance on air. Thank you, Madonna. I loved, dude, as a kid, I loved Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers movies. I freaking loved them. I watched all
As a
of them.
kid, you watched those?
Oh yeah, dude.
Explains
My love for movie classics came very, very early.
Explains it all. Explains it all.
You watched a bunch of dance movies as a kid.
Oh yeah,
Dirty
Stop
Dancing.
it.
Dancing. Tito is his favorite movie. Dirty Dancing and
Oh, I
Dirty
hate that
Dancing too.
movie.
Havana Nights or whatever that one. Havana Nights.
Boogie Nights.
Yeah, Boogie Nights was good.
No, I hated.
Different. That's a different.
I hated that. freaking
What?
movie.
Ready to
Hated
shoot,
all
Jack?
of them. What? Havana Nights?
No, Boogie Nights.
I don't care about that. I got my own porn world I live in. I'm calling Rose later. Turning 54 years old today. Corey Feldman. The one Corey that's still alive.
Yeah,
The
it's
one who
bad.
said he was raped by Charlie Sheen. That one?
Yeah.
Michael
Raped by a
Jackson's
lot of
roommate.
people.
Yeah.
Oddly, he said Michael Jackson was never inappropriate with him, but Charlie Sheen was.
Not
Not sure
think,
what.
I don't know. I think Feldman's an ugly dude. There, I'll put him in ugly.
Yeah,
Cocaine's
he's
a hell of a
he's damaged
cocaine's a
goods.
hell of a drug.
All right. And finally, to wrap things up, I save the best for last, especially for guys our age. Because boys turning 62 years young today, and yes, I still would. Bring me the head and other body parts of Phoebe Cates.
Ooh.
Yeah. Phoebe Cates. She disappeared after Fast Times.
You know why, right?
Remember
who she's married to?
What, like the Hawks owner or something? Was that
Kevin
her?
Kline. No, Kevin Kline.
Oh, Kevin Kline. No, the other one I'm thinking of is the
Jesse Itzler, Sharon Spanks.
Jamie
Gertz. Jamie Gertz. Yeah.
Oh, she was fine
married to the
too.
Hawks owner.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
and then,
I didn't know that.
And then the girl that owns Spanx is a part owner of that with Jesse Itzler, who what's her name and owns Spanx as part of that group. So they got a female dominated business. Yeah. Of the Hawks. That's why they're good. That's why they're terrible.
All right, boys. I will give you my good, my bad, and my ugly, and then you can offer yours up. I always do good last when it's a hot, because I like to build up to it, but there's not a lot of competition today. My ugly is Margaret Court, because she's 82. Sorry, Margaret. Sometimes I pick a dead person for ugly, because after they've been dead for a while, they're definitely not very attractive.
She got stepped on all the time.
Yeah, Margaret Court has had footprints on her face for years.
Yeah.
My bad. My bad's pretty easy. I'm going with Barry Sanders.
Come on, stop. There's
maybe
what?
the biggest Emmitt Smith wannabe I've ever seen in my life.
I'd go the other way on that one.
Yeah. Not close.
Suck value. I'm just kidding. Dude, that whatever that was, it a 30 for 30 on Barry. If you guys see that, it was really good. It was really, really good.
Yeah.
But he's still my bad because he was a lion. And then finally, my good, my hot, my yes, I would, my I still want to right now, of course, Phoebe Cates.
Fair.
Right.
I think she's the first one I felt comfortable laying on my stomach.
Careful.
You know, when you're a kid, I think that was it. I think she was it.
We had that conversation on the radio. What was the first nudity you saw in a movie, and how old were you?
That might have been it.
That was it for you, probably.
I think I was 5.
I think mine was the Tarzan movie with Bo Derek on HBO.
Ooh.
It didn't show till after 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Skinamax.
That was HBO. It was HBO. I remember that because they would play it like 3 times a week after 10 o'clock. And I probably was 10.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. All right. Anybody else got goods, uglies, bads?
JT?
Gerber, I'm a pass. Why don't you go?
Yeah, Gerb's pass. Gerb's passing.
Pass.
I even warned him and gave him a heads up to write shit down.
Okay, I'll go. Good, obviously, is Barry Sanders for me. I mean, it's just not even. Ugly is Will Ferrell. I mean, he can make some good ass movies, but no, I mean, he's not an attractive man. Let's just be honest. I heard of him. And
CB says he's on the list.
Bad,
what's up, Bus?
I think Margaret Court. I think she just, like I said, she just got stepped on a million times. I think she got bad. I mean,
all the Margaret Court puns.
I think she got in trouble too much. She was in court and they just named it. She was there so much they just named it after her. I think that's just how we got to play that.
You didn't explain the rules to me very well, Tim.
Oh, that we're supposed to wait till the end?
Yeah, I was doing it after each category.
Oh, no. We wait till the end and we give one for each. Sorry.
That's why I started writing that. I don't need to write this down. I was doing it after each category. I can tell you who's good, bad, and ugly in there.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Well, I can tell you right now that
Barry
Sanders is great, actually, beyond good.
Yep.
Barry Sanders is actually
Thank
great.
you.
Meh. What do you ever do?
The ugly one, I would probably say Barbara Stanwyck, because I only saw her when she was old. I don't know how good looking she was when she was younger. I have no idea, and I don't want to know, actually.
She was old in 1950 when she was doing it.
She wasn't.
Tales of Fargo or whatever.
She's got that Steve Martin disease where she looks old.
I want to know what this new Western coming out is that Johnny's trying to get going called Tales of Fargo.
Yeah, that's what my mom watches, all Tales of Fargo.
She does that.
Yeah.
But my dad watches a lot of shows in the Northeast from Seattle.
Tales of Fargo. Yeah, up in the Northeast.
Yeah, Fargo's in Florida.
Hey, look, if you're traveling south, that's the Northeast, okay? That's all I got to say. If I turn around this way, it's the Northeast.
Please don't ever do that again. That was
the sun moves.
Yeah, please.
I mean, well, no, the earth is flat, so it doesn't matter.
Call Tito's buddy with the hook to scratch your back or something.
Yeah.
When you turn that around.
I need
When's
to
it
get
get replaced? Do you ever get replaced? You think, like, does it have a lifespan? Like, after 7-8 years, is it like, do you go get a new one?
The arm?
Yeah.
You got to go buy one. I'm sure they upgrade the technology.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I get like it, so it's probably not the first hook you have isn't your last one. It's probably you're gonna have more throughout your life.
You probably have different ones for different jobs that you do. You got a
would
hammer on the end of one. You got a screwdriver on the end of one. It's like a transformer.
Be like Wolverine.
Yeah, I think
go gadget back scratcher.
If you have a kid like that, I'd give him an adult hook, like a real long one, not like one that just would fit his make him arm the same height. I want him really long.
Yeah,
make him like a circus freak.
Wow,
well, I think
that people pay money to go see him.
Yeah,
there's value there.
All right, there's your good, your bad, and your ugly.
Who was JT? Who was the bad? You just said ugly. Who was?
He said Barry Sanders.
I said Barry Sanders.
No, he did not.
I can't remember what I said was bad. I don't remember. Look, I didn't write
Zach
it down.
Mettenberger. He said Zach Mettenberger was bad.
There you go.
No,
whoever the hockey player was, who we didn't know who he was.
How do you not know who Duncan Keith? Did you just start watching hockey in the last 5 years?
No, that's what should tell you right there. If I don't know he's a hockey player and I watch hockey, that should tell you how bad he is.
I put him on there for you.
I don't know why. He sounds like a defenseman. Is he a defenseman?
He played for the Blue Jackets.
Duncan Keith?
He was a roadie for his brother.
I don't think he did.
He was a Blackhawk and he was an Oiler.
He wasn't a Blue Jacket.
He wasn't a Blue Jacket. I was kidding.
He was a roadie for a while for his brother, probably. That's why he got in there.
Yeah.
And yes, he did play defenseman with a C because he's from Canadian.
Right. He's probably Duncan with a K, knowing those.
He just retired in 2022.
And I was just got a text. Barbara Stanwyck was on Big Valley.
Big Valley.
There you go.
Okay.
That's it.
I don't know, man. He had a 20-year playing career. He just retired 3 years ago.
Let me ask you guys this.
And he's in the Hall of Fame.
Who is?
Duncan Keith.
No, he's not in the Hall of Fame.
No way. There's no way a Blue Jacket's in the Hall of Fame.
He wasn't a Blue Jacket.
Listen, by the way, he retired in 2022, so he's not in the Hall of Fame. You're saying he's a Hall of Famer.
He was this year. No, he was inducted this year.
You don't have to wait 5 years in hockey? How many years you got to wait?
I don't know. It says elected 2025 or inducted 2025.
That's
I'm looking at it.
High school Hall of Fame. That's his high school Hall of Fame.
I don't know how you clowns don't know. Y'all are just fake hockey fans.
He wasn't as good as he once was, like his brother.
I can't believe I'm this insulted by y'all not knowing a sport.
If I could give you one actor's catalog, and that's all you could watch the rest of your that's fake news. And you can watch one actor's catalog for the rest of your life. Would you pick Tom Hanks?
To do what to?
One actor's catalog of movies. That's all you can watch for the rest of your life. The catalog of one actor.
That's easy.
You pick Tom Hanks, Tom Cruise, or Harrison Ford?
Tom Cruise. That's not even close. I would burn the catalog of Tom Hanks F Tom Hanks. I can't stand that clown.
Wow.
No, don't even count him as an actor anymore. He's ridiculous. I can't. He's made 2 good movies in his life.
I would go Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, you get the Indiana Jones, you get the Star Wars.
Meh.
You know,
but no, Harrison Ford would come second to Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is, I mean, he's God.
Tom Hanks only has 2 good movies. What are the 2 good movies then?
Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons.
Those are good. Listen, JT, you got to realize you're talking to somebody that thinks. I don't even know the category of who he thinks great actors are, but it's not
Tom Cruise.
Like
Tom Cruise.
Well, he's never won an Oscar, so apparently a lot of people don't think he's great.
Doesn't matter.
Apollo 13 was a great movie with Hanks.
No.
Yeah.
Big?
Because Tom Hanks was in it.
Big. He's big.
Bus wants to know a big. No, you know what? Never saw it. Never will. Because I don't care. Castaway was terrible. I walked out halfway through it.
No, it was not terrible.
Yep.
I never saw Castaway.
Never saw Saving Private Ryan. I did see Saving Ryan's Privates.
That was a different movie.
Saving Private Rose.
Yeah.
Nope. Never saw any of those. Didn't see Castaway. Didn't see Big. Didn't see.
Well, I mean, you can't. Okay, if you haven't seen these movies, you can't put him down like he.
You know what? Name a Denzel Washington movie, and I will name a movie I never saw.
He thinks Denzel Washington's a worked actor in Hollywood. He's got
crap actor. He's a crapter.
God, he was so good in the Equalizer movies. And by the way,
he made one good movie called Deja Vu. That was a pretty good movie. It was good in spite of him, not because of him.
The movie you saw was Shaving Ryan's Parts.
Shaving Ryan's Privates. Yes.
Shaving Ryan's Privates. Yes.
Private Parts with
I have it on cassette tape.
Yeah.
The American Gangster was incredible movie with Denzel Washington. Like, what are you talking about?
If Denzel's in it, it's not Scottish. It is crap. F Denzel Washington. You know who else was a horrible actor and one of the worst comics ever? Robin Williams. Horrible. Unwatchable.
He did nothing for me, but I don't mean he's terrible.
Terrible in my book.
That's
the only one that counts.
Brilliant comedian.
Meh.
And he made some bad movies too, but he made some really good ones.
Name one.
Good Morning Vietnam's a great movie. Good Will Hunting was a great movie.
Never saw it.
Fact. You never seen Good Will Hunting?
Nope.
I don't know why we were talking to you then.
You know, because who else is in Good Will Hunting that I hate? Maybe most of anybody.
Certainly, Sisker and Ebert's not calling you to
Matt Damon. I will not watch it. I've seen one Matt Damon movie, Dogma. That's it, and it was okay, but in spite of him,
all Oscar-winning films and actors you hate. Basically,
if you base people that are good on a politically driven piece of crap award like an Oscar or a Tony or an Emmy, then you don't know what good movies are, because that's all that is.
Those movie theaters that you go to, you got to put coins in the shit in those private rooms. Those don't
swipe
count.
a credit card now.
They don't count. Yeah, mine. I see. That's what those charges are. Mine.
Quarter.
Yeah.
It's good times. Tito, are you good to hang out for a minute?
Yeah.
Or do you got to go night?
Nah, we'll do it.
All right. Let's we'll abbreviate our list here, because boys and girls, it is time for more kind of sports, as we are going to offer Johnny Gerber the best baseball movies of all time. And this is not based on me. This is based on ranker.com. So it is based on the internets, the interwebs.
Internets
is what we do. And we very rarely on this show, we always use Ranker as our source for lists, and we always disagree. So this will be fun. Now, they go all the way to 30. I'm not starting at 30, but there are some very questionable movies placed in some very questionable spots here, especially so people our age. I know you guys are familiar with the movie Bad News Bears, the original one.
The original one, yep.
It's got him at number 28.
Was that the third one? Because there was like 7 of them. I mean, which one was it?
There was 2. There was the original one in the 70s.
Yeah, 78.
And then Billy Bob Thornton remade it, like, I don't know, just 10 years ago? I don't know. That one was terrible. No, this is the Walter Matthau one.
Okay. The original
at 28. That seems really low.
Yeah, I can't even think of 30 good baseball movies.
Yeah, right.
But I put Bad News Bears higher than that.
I would too. So at number 27 ahead of it, it's a movie I like, but I don't consider it a baseball movie. It's the Richard Pryor vehicle, Brewster's Millions.
We had to spend all that money. Was that when you spent a bunch of money in one day or whatever? 1 week.
Yeah, in 30, yeah, you had to spend $30 million in 30 days to inherit $300 million.
Right.
Which, by the way, was a remake. It was a remake. I don't know if you knew this, because I've seen the original one from the 1930s.
Yeah.
That was also very, very good. But the premise was completely different. You know, here in this, Richard Pryor is an ex minor league baseball player. That's probably why they consider it a baseball movie, but it's not really based on baseball. 26, they've got the dumb movie with Drew Barrymore and Jimmy Fallon, Fever Pitch. Again, I don't consider that a baseball movie. I think I took a girl to it once, but I never called her back. Number 25, we have maybe the worst baseball movie in the history of baseball movies, The Babe. John Goodman.
John Goodman? Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. That was pretty bad.
That was
I don't know how
bad.
you got Bad News Bears ranked behind any of those movies. Right
All
now.
of these, right?
Yeah.
24, the Michael Moriarty movie, Bang the Drum Slowly, also with the overrated Robert De Niro.
Is that about the Cleveland Indians in
from
Seattle?
1973.
That's the one about Jimmy Pearsall and who went crazy, like was really cuckoo. When he hit his 100th home, his dad like drove him. His dad was like a really, really hard on him.
Right.
And when Pearsall hit his 100th home run in the majors, he ran around the bases backwards. Like still went first, second, third home, but just ran backwards. Yeah.
Right. One of my all-time favorite baseball movies come in at number 23, and it's not because necessarily it was a great movie, but it's my favorite baseball player of all time, and it's 1994, Tommy Lee Jones and Robert Wool in Cobb.
I didn't think the movie was that good. I had high expectations for
me
it because
too.
it had Tommy Lee Jones, so it disappointed me in that regard.
23 though, that's about right. Probably. I mean, you know,
Probably, yeah. I liked it more because I had more connection to it because, again, he's my favorite baseball player of all time. I remember watching him play. It was great.
Really surprised you like a racist drunk who beats people up. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, who do you think raised me? If you ever met Eddie Joe Ham, you'd know.
Meanwhile, Pete Rose is my favorite baseball player, so that says something about me too.
He's my second favorite player, so there you go. At number 22, the 1951 version of Angels in the Outfield with Janet Leigh, Paul Douglas, Donna Corcoran. It was terrible. Even by 1951 standards, it was terrible. They didn't need to remake it. And then at number 21, Keanu Reeves, 2001 Hardball.
Never saw it.
I never
heard
saw
of
this
it.
either. No.
Went great.
Bad News Bears still better.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And then here we are in the top 20 and coming in at number 20 from 1994. I remember this one, but I never saw it. Jason Robards, Luke Edwards, Little Big League. Remember this?
No.
I don't think I remember Little Big League.
It's about a little kid's grandfather that dies, and he ends up inheriting the Minnesota Twins.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I do remember this one. I remember I didn't. I may have sat down to watch it one time on TV and turned it off right away.
Yeah, exactly. As did most people. Number 19, Major League 2.
That was an awful movie.
It was horrible. I just watched half of it today as I was at home doing some work. It was on in the background, and I was like, why am I even watching this? Like, even in the background.
Awful movie.
As much as I love Major League, the first one, and maybe more than any other movie, this one was just bad. It was terrible. It doesn't belong at 19. How about number 18? This is a movie I really liked because I was a big Tom Selleck fan. But the movie was horrible, from 1992, Mr. Baseball. You remember this?
Yeah.
Is that the one? This one went to Japan?
Yeah. That chick was hot, right, Johnny? The little Asian girl he was dating in that movie?
Of course she was.
I wasn't into Asians back then. Johnny's got me interested in Asians now.
You're getting on the right track. That's just what you go. That's what you do.
Hey, Tim, at this stage of your life, I'd just take whoever's interested in you. That would interest me if I were you.
No, I'm interested in whoever's interested back. That's a fact, yes.
As my man says, you got to like who likes you, bud.
But I will tell you, there was a time not that long ago when an Asian girl or 10 were interested in me, and I didn't even look twice. I was like,
yeah, just one. Just don't say 10. Just say
not
one
at the same time, but throughout the years.
That's called a massage parlor.
Number 8. They sure were nice to me.
I'm sure they were. They also work on tips and cash under the table.
They gave me your phone number too.
Do you know? This is what I heard, but if they're like a massage parlor or a massage parlor, there's an S on the end or not of hands. So if it's happy hand, you're good. If it's happy hands with an S.
So you walk into one called
That's
Happy
the one
Hand,
you
and
want.
it's a one-armed chick, right? You only have one hand.
No, it's just, you know, it's just the extra effort. It's the extra effort.
Tito, I think Johnny knows a little too much about massage parlors.
That's what I heard.
And if the S is made at a dollar sign, then you know it's really
really shady.
Yeah.
And when you walk in, it says this is a real massage parlor. You know that's not the real one. That's the good one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. See, I'd go in there. I'd try to be. I wouldn't be able to be cool. I'd be like, wow, I'm really stressed out. I sure could use something happy today. You know what I mean? And just to put it.
Or
out
just
there.
walk in and start laughing. That'd be fine.
We're going to jump ahead due to time constraints. We jump ahead in the action here on ESPN Classic. Maybe one of my all-time favorite baseball movies, or just movies ever, and they've got it at number 15. Trouble with the Curve. This is an excellent movie. And Amy Adams was hot, by the way. Do you know this one, Tito, with Clint Eastwood?
I've never seen this one. No, I never saw it.
Oh, dude, do yourself a favor and take some time and watch Trouble with the Curve. It's really, really good.
Would you put Clint Eastwood on top of your list over Tom Cruise if you had to watch one person?
No, I love Clint Eastwood, but I'm not putting him over Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Nope. I can't think of one person
so you
other than I don't know, a porn actress I can think of that I would put ahead of Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Sorry to go down that trap. Sorry.
Number 14, The Pride of the Yankees. Gary Cooper portraying Lou Gehrig. Who's this?
I'm telling you right now that Lou Gehrig was a liar. He's sitting there telling everybody he's the luckiest man on the face of the earth. Dude, you've got a disease that's going to kill you. You are not the luckiest man. You might feel in that moment like this is pretty cool. All these people are cheering me on. But look, your life's getting cut tragically short. Your baseball career, tragically short. All this stuff. You're not the luckiest man on the face of the earth. You're a liar.
And then 50 years later, some spare shortstop in Baltimore broke your record.
Also, Cal Ripken also a fraud. Also
exactly.
A fraud.
I've always said that.
Take a damn day off and help your team out by getting rested. If I went to work every day for the entire day, you know how big of an asshole I'd be after about 3 months?
So did you know in this movie, of course, Lou Gehrig, left-handed, very famously left-handed.
Right.
Gary Cooper, not so famously left-handed. Did you know that they shot all of those batting scenes backwards?
Yeah, shot them backwards, yeah.
And he put his uniform was all reversed. The numbers were all reversed so that they could make it look right, which never did look right to me. It always looked weird.
It was very weird when they told him you've got Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah.
Well, the irony of him having that name too at the same time.
What if he didn't get it? Like how weird would that be?
What if they just said you got you? You got you.
You got you.
You got you disease.
You got you. You got
That'd
you
be
disease.
weird. And number 13, another one of my favorite movies. 61 asterisk.
Good.
Really good movie. I thought I mean, it's close to what we would imagine that, they went through at that time. And I thought the actors, Barry Peppers, Roger Maris, Thomas Jane as Mickey Mantle, I thought they were both, it was perfect casting.
Yeah.
I thought it was really, really good. And a subject with Mickey Mantle really kind of close to my heart kind of back then. This came out like in 2000 or 2001. I went to Mickey Mantle's funeral here in Dallas in 94.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of us, in the media got to go to it and downtown and do talk. You'd think a president had just died. I mean, it was crazy. Number 12. This is going to eat your lunch, Tito. The new Bad News Bears.
Oh, Jesus.
They got them switched, right?
Yeah, this is dumb. They've probably got a basketball movie and there's a top baseball movie too. What's next? The White Shadow?
Number 11 is The Rookie. The great Jim Morris. Remember that?
Great.
Remember he was the chemistry teacher who made the Rays?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, it was a good movie. He made his debut here in Texas against the Rangers.
Says more about the Rays that they get a chemistry teacher on their team than it does say about that guy.
Yeah, and he was like 43 years old or something at the time.
It was Devil Rays then.
They were the Devil Rays.
Right, yeah.
Number 10, again, maybe one of my top. There's a couple of those on here. I'm going to keep saying it, and it sounds dumb. 8 Men Out.
That's a good flick. I like that.
Love. Yeah. I have to watch that every time it's on.
Yeah.
And another one that I wasn't sure I would like, but I ended up loving it. 42, Chadwick Boseman.
Great.
Of course, Harrison Ford did a really good Branch Rickey in that movie. Did you ever see that, Tito?
That's a good movie. Yes, that's a good one.
Loved it.
Yep.
Number 8, never did like this movie. It's way too high on this list. I don't care who you are. For Love of the Game, the Kevin Costner, Kelly Preston. Never liked it.
I don't think I saw the whole thing. I think I killed it halfway through.
Yeah, no, it wasn't great. And any list that has this movie as low as number 7 is not a valid list, as they have The Natural at number 7.
That's number 1. That's
I've
number
never
1.
seen
Right?
it.
Like, it's got to be up
I've
there.
never seen it.
6 is Bull Durham.
Bull Durham's good.
5 is Moneyball.
I like Moneyball a lot.
I did too.
Love Moneyball.
It wasn't that they screwed up by not involving more of what the pitching staff was, though. Because they had Hudson and Zito and Mulder on that staff. That played a big role in it. But, I thought it was a really good movie, though.
A movie that should not be on this list anywhere because it's a stupid movie for a number of reasons. It's got 2 of the worst human beings on the planet starring in it.
Oh, here we go. Let's hear this one.
How about A League of Their Own?
No, I didn't watch that.
It's got Tom Hanks and Rosie O'Donnell.
You should have just skipped that.
On. They should skip it. It shouldn't be there. At number 3, which seems low, especially now that I know who number 2 is, shouldn't be on the list. But number 3, Major League.
Yeah, Major League's a great one. That's a great movie. And I hate Cleveland sports teams. And that's a good movie.
See, I like Cleveland sports teams because of Major League.
Yeah.
It made me become a Browns fan, and then especially they drafted Johnny Manziel, and I had to go out and buy a Cleveland Browns Johnny Manziel jersey.
Sounds like a smart investment.
And now I have a Cleveland Browns Baker Mayfield jersey and
Another good
Johnny
one.
Manziel jersey.
Yeah, another good one there.
How about number?
You got Deshaun Watson.
You continue to make great decisions there, Tim.
Hey, I'm telling you, Baker Mayfield is probably my favorite quarterback in the league right now.
He's redeemed himself. Let's just say that. He was a mess in Cleveland.
Well, Cleveland was a mess. I don't blame that.
Cleveland's
they are a mess. Yeah. Cleveland's a mess.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I love the Browns. Number 2, boys. 1993. The Sandlot.
Never saw it.
I'm out.
What?
I'm so out.
John, if you knew the depth of the movies I have not seen.
And you were making fun of me for not seeing movies.
Good ones. I haven't seen any of the Godfather movies. I haven't seen Rocky 1 or Rocky 2. Rocky 3 is the best Rocky, I'm probably sure. But I haven't seen
Rocky 1. Rocky 1 was the best.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen that.
That's like saying Force Awakens is the best Star Wars movie.
I've seen all the Star Wars movies.
You've cut your list down. We already know what 1 is. I mean, obviously, we got to know what 1 is. I mean, if you haven't said it yet, it's got to be Field of Dreams.
It is Field of Dreams.
That movie sucks.
And I didn't like it.
Y'all are dumb.
Average.
Let me tell you what screwed it up for me. I liked a lot of the movie. The end of the movie gave one of the biggest bullshit lines ever. Never in my life did I ask my father or my sons to have a catch.
You want to have a catch? I hated that.
Catch. You played catch.
You want to play catch? Yes, I'm right there with you, man.
Okay, have a catch. Go to hell. That's what screwed up the whole movie for me right there.
I'm kind of with you.
At the beginning of the movie, I would have walked out because it lost all credibility with me.
I'm kind of with you. I never understood that, and I always said if I ever had an opportunity to interview Kevin Costner, that was the first question I was going to ask him. What the hell does have a catch mean when you ask? You don't ask your dad to have a catch. You ask your dad to play catch.
And no one ever talked to you about this movie. The people that stand by and say, "Oh, I love this. What a great movie. What a great moment."
It was great, except for that. Like I cried. I still cried.
Did you ever say have a catch? And no one ever has. Kevin Costner's character is the only person I ever heard say, "Well, have a catch." No one won.
I still cried.
Why you cry? Why he cries? He says that. That's like a double X.
Yeah, it's like I'd be crying if my.
But it is a great movie. I am on board 100% with you on that. I never understood that, but I got the gist of what we were doing here.
The Natural is way better movie. It was my opinion, way better movie. I like Moneyball a lot. I've seen it a lot. I thought that was good. like the systems of it. Field of Dreams didn't do that much for me. It was good, but it's like, obviously Major League is that was great.
Philip Seymour Hoffman did a great job of Art Howe in that movie.
Yeah.
He really did. I always wanted Art Howe to manage the Rangers back then. I mean, we ended up getting Ron Washington at that point. He's pretty good.
The star power of that, and just being, how it's kind of revolutionized the game and how they explained it in terms of how it was. I thought that was, I would put that probably one. I wouldn't put it one, maybe. I'd put it top 2 or 3 for sure. It's just me. I would put The Natural in way better than.
The only way Moneyball would have been better if Tom Cruise played Billy Bean. All I'm saying.
Well, they don't let the little people play big league baseball.
He's not a little. He's not a midget.
Yes, he is. I saw him. Listen, he's
very stout, 5'7" for his 5'6" for his size.
He bootlegs playing Mini Kiss concerts. It's what he does, and you can't tell it's him because he's got the makeup on. But he is definitely the lead bass player for Mini Kiss.
Can't play bass. I play bass, sir. I just get on my knees when I do it. It's Dorf on bass.
Yeah,
I'm Dorf. Tito, you got to go.
Let's keep going. I'm having too
Are
much fun to leave now.
Let's go.
All right. So we're going to take our last break, and then on the other side, I want to come back and introduce y'all's new show.
All right.
Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. I am the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim show right here on FanStream Sports. We've got Tito from 97.1 The Fan. We've got John Gerber from the Rough right here at FanStream Sports. And we're having fun as Colby is on injured reserve. He didn't die, as I might have alluded to earlier. By the way, Colby's watching. He didn't like that very much.
I don't blame him.
Texted me. He goes, I'm not dead yet. By the way, when are we going to put Monty Python in Search of the Holy Grail on the greatest baseball movies list?
What is that?
I haven't seen that one either.
No.
Oh, my God. All right. The show just might end right now. I'm Tim. We'll be back. We might be back. I don't even know if we're going to come back from that.
Today's show is brought to you by Tom's Town, a premier craft distillery based in Kansas City, Missouri. Discover their award-winning lineup, including double oaked bourbon, botanical gin, and double grain vodka. Named the best craft vodka by the readers of USA Today. Available for online delivery in 40 states. Visit toms-town.com or their Kansas City distillery to explore more. Elevate your game with Tom's Town, where history meets innovation. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hi, golfers. IndyCar Tim here. I want to talk to you a little bit about Golf Central Magazine. It's not just a golf magazine. It's the magazine for everything. Turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Head over to golfcentralmag.com and check out the latest issue. Some of the regular features in Golf Central Magazine: the Golf Bachelorette of the Month, the Golf Bachelor of the Month, the Golf Cart Girl of the Month, Golf History, Grip It and Sip It. So head over to golfcentralmag.com. It's free. It's the magazine for everything: turf, travel, philanthropy, and lifestyle. Golf Central Magazine at golfcentralmag.com. We'll see you there.
Hello, folks. Let's talk a little bit about turf life. And what is turf life? It's pretty much if your life involves turf in any way, shape, or form, you live the turf life. Go ahead and brand yourself with the turf life. Maybe a back window decal, maybe a hat. You know where you can get those kinds of things? To showcase that your life revolves around sports and or anything that involves sports. If it's a sports business or sports education or just your enjoyment of the outdoors, head over to turflifeclub.com. Become a turf head. Join the club today. You can do that by going to that said website that I just told you to go to. You can snag your window decal like I was talking about, or any of your other turf life accessories. Show everybody that you live the turf life, and we'll see you there over there at that turflifeclub.com.
JP here for the Jeeves Law Group and my man Scott Jeeves. If you're going to hire an attorney, do you want some guy looking for a quick settlement and a quick buck, or do you want an attorney with some chops? Scott is a board-certified civil trial lawyer and a certified circuit court mediator. Been practicing in the Tampa Bay area for over 30 years. He is a peer-reviewed AV preeminent-rated civil trial lawyer. They just don't hand out those classifications. He's been the lead class action counsel on many complex consumer protection cases and has handled hundreds of serious personal injury cases. He's dedicated his career to protecting injured victims and is committed to vigorously representing you. We're local, we're trusted, and we get results. Personal injury and personal attention. Call for a free case evaluation. That's 888-9-JEEVES. That's 888-9-JEEVES. The Jeeves Law Group.
Orion Golf Management Solutions. Orion Management Solutions has tailored its service packages just like it tailors its approach to customers. Some owners need more supervision, while others need periodic assessment of their short-term and long-term strategies and programs. Orion can be called in to develop a business plan with the existing staff, or we can assist with the daily management of a facility or event. Either way, we make sure the client is satisfied and understands the direction the facility needs to go in order to achieve the owner's goals. Orion Management Solutions can help with owner assistance service solutions, daily course management, business plan development, monthly operations, or as needed consulting services. Whatever your need, Orion Golf Management Solutions can help. Check out oriongolf.com.
Let's go.
Right now, back to the show on FanStream Sports.
Welcome back to the Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim Show right here on FanStream Sports. It is a Wednesday night hump day. Do you guys know that I had no idea what hump day was until literally like a few months ago? I didn't know what that meant.
Really?
I remember in high school.
That's every day for you, isn't it?
When we used to pass notes in high school, you know, there was a couple of girls my freshman year at Marcus down here that would, you know, Wednesdays, happy hump day. And I remember thinking like, oh, does she want me? Are we going to hump? Like, that's where my brain went, where my 16-year-old brain went, or freshman.
You said, so you were freshman 16. That adds up.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I thought that like my whole life. Like, people, I'm like, why are they saying hump day on the radio? Like, you can't say that. And then we had a whole commercial campaign that the Mavericks had surrounding Dirk Nowitzki, where he was going around the Mavericks facility, happy hump day. And I was like, this is the weirdest thing that you can just go around and say happy hump day, like on TV, and like they don't know what it means. Like, and then Colby was like, no, you idiot. It's the middle of the week. It's you go up to Wednesday, it's the hump, and then you go down. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot more sense than what I was thinking for 50 years of my life.
One of the reasons I agreed to do this show tonight, you know, I've got to be up. It's almost 10 o'clock here. I've got to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go do my morning show. Yeah. And I was hoping that I would maybe get some ideas for my show tomorrow, stuff I could steal and reuse, you know, some interesting topics. And this has been a big pile of shit. We just clap it off with hump day. And you finding out what hump day was. I can't use any of this. I can't use any of this.
You can have me on the show and we'll talk about hump day.
That's what we'll do. Yes, that sounds like a great plan.
The origins of hump day. And then we can talk about the origins of It's a great Brooke Shields makes an appearance on our show, as she often does. So for everybody that's out there, they're all tired of watching me and listening to me. We are, of course, FanStream Sports Dallas. We just launched, thanks to Tito, our FanStream Sports Ohio YouTube channel, as we are in the process of building out our brand new FanStream Sports Ohio studio located in the sunny, tropical Columbus, Ohio. That Tito will be manning and heading up in the northeast Ohio,
Midwest coast,
on the coast of Lake Michigan, where Columbus, Ohio is. Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? So Johnny and Tito are going to be heading up with a flagship show, along with a lot of Buckeyes programming, a lot of Browns, a lot of Bengals, a lot of Reds, Cavaliers, Guardians / Indians, Akron Zips, Ohio University, I don't know, whatever schools, the Bearcats. We'll be talking about all of them up there on the Ohio FanStream Sports channel. But you guys are heading up the Ohio Sports Hub sports show, and I thought we would give you guys an opportunity to tell everybody a little bit about what to expect from that and maybe the Ohio station in general.
Well, in the state of Ohio, Buckeye football rules. That'll be we'll do a lot of Buckeye football talk and Buckeye basketball talk as well. And yeah, we'll hit on all that's the one that really brings the most eyeballs or most earballs, I guess I could say it too, right? Earballs to the earballs is fine. Yep. Earballs. But yeah, that and it's because there's something newsworthy happening year round with Ohio State, and then with the way that football in general, NFL also, it's become a year round. There's never really any time off. There's always something going on in the world of football, and so a lot of that kind of talk as well. And this the Browns and Bengals do AFC North kind of in general because Steelers and Ravens you got to mix in there as well just because it affects what the Browns and Bengals can and what the Bengals can do and what the Browns can't do. So it'll be a lot of that kind of stuff. I'm actually talking to somebody about doing a high school sports podcast, high school football podcast that would like preview the games for the weeks and talk about some of the top teams in the state. This guy's really dialed in if we can get him on board, but he'll do he might be doing a high school football podcast for us though.
Yeah. Cool. But listen, looking forward to, getting back in kind of the roots of where I grew up in the Ohio sports. I look at a different perspective being gone from Ohio and for Columbus for such a long time, looking forward to getting back there and teaming up with Tito. I'm going to be the kind of the might not be quite the guy that everyone wants to hear from because I'm going to have a little bit different perspective being gone for so long. So I'm not the rah Ohio State guy. I'm not. So we're going to have a lot of banter. It's going to be really, if you're looking for just a stats driven show and it's just Ohio State, this is not the show. This is going to be just like kind of a little bit like what we had tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of different perspective. As Columbus grows and Ohio grows and you got a lot of other people coming in, there are not definitively Ohio State people, we're going to give a lot of that too. So we're going to have some things that, you don't have to be the Ohio State guy. If you're coming in from a different city and you want to hear some different other sports takes besides just Ohio State, we're going to have that too. But we will be Ohio-based sports, but maybe just a little different perspective. Hopefully I can bring outside looking in, being gone for so long, now coming back to Ohio and just bringing a different perspective in terms of the whole kind of university of sports outside of Ohio, that we're going to have a lot of banter. JT and I have known each other for 40 years, probably.
I think it's probably been about 40 almost. Yeah.
40 years. So, there's going to be a lot of shit talking, man. There's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a reminiscing. There's going to be, I would be lying to you if I told you there's not going to be any drinking because there are. We're going to put in a bar just like we do in Dallas. It's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be sports. It's going to be lifestyle. It's going to be a lot of things that we like to talk about. 3 or 4 days a week, couple hours. And man, I'm looking forward to it, JT. We've been talking about doing something for a long time. This is a great opportunity. Great opportunity. Man, I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be launching probably here in the next few weeks with our brand new, beautiful studio right there in Columbus, Ohio. Man, I'm excited. And I hope everybody else is excited. Jump on board with it. It's going to be super interactive. With the text line, FanStream Sports text line. We want to hear from you guys, different perspective. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it.
If you guys don't if you don't start your first show off with your all-time Columbus Crew roster, I'm going to be highly disappointed.
Then you're going to be disappointed. I can promise you that.
Might not be a lot of Columbus Crew talk there. I'll be honest with you, but there might be some. I mean, I'm looking forward. With Tito just being so rooted there, star of 97.1 The Fan there, me bringing a different perspective of, not always the Ohio State guy. And he's going to bitch at me. He's going to yell at me. He's going to tell me I'm wrong. Probably about 90% of the time, which I might be, but it's going to be different. And it's hopefully everybody enjoys it and everyone will get something out of it. Just if you're not from Ohio, please tune in. It's going to be a lot of fun.
If you ain't from Ohio, F you. That's going to be the motto of the slogan of y'all's show.
Yeah.
It's in the Columbus, Ohio, like we're based out of in Columbus there, it's a very diverse sports town as far as like people from all over the country come to Ohio. It's the same thing down in Texas, down in Austin. You get the same kind of thing. There's so many people that go there from other parts of the country and that bring their sports allegiances with them. And they don't want to be hit with the same stuff over and over. And also they want to see more big picture stuff too. Right. College football as a whole. And how that's playing out and the different changes every year and every day almost like college football, things are going on with college sports, NIL, all that kind of stuff, and how it affects the scope of the nation when it comes to college athletics. And it's going to be a lot of fun though. Gerber and I have known each other way long time. Way too long.
And this is the time we're going to have a lot of great guests on the show. Tim and JT both get on me a lot. He's like, man, you need to start using your connections to get on shows and stuff like that. And I've kind of held back a little bit and getting some of the people that I know just through my golf connections and athletes and friends. I just don't want to use that favor. But now is the time we're going to start utilizing these people. I mean, we're going to have some great guests on, old Buckeye superstars, the Keith Byers of the world, guys like that I've been very lucky to be around, play a lot of golf with, NFL guys, Mike Vick, LT, guys like that I've been around, and now's the time that they've always asked me, hey, listen, what can I do for you to help? You've helped us so much with golf. What can I do for you? Now's the time. So I'm looking forward to having the guests on, man, and showcasing our new show, FanStream Sports Ohio, in our brand new beautiful studio there in Columbus, man. I can't wait, JT. I hope you're excited as I am.
There's only two things have to happen. By the time we do our first show together, though, in the studio there, we need to have a 2025 calendar for a graphic.
That would be great.
We need to have Rose for our first guest.
We don't have money for that. We don't have money for a 2025 calendar. It's not in the budget.
So
by the way, I can't wait.
We have money for Rose, but not.
Yeah, we have money for Rose.
Yeah, we got money for
yeah,
Rose.
my $11. Yeah, that won't buy me a calendar.
Okay.
I can't wait for the first interview you guys do with Todd Beckman. That's going to be through the roof, I'm sure.
How did you pull Todd Beckman, and not an Ohio State guy?
Yeah,
you pulled Todd Beckman out.
Why not?
Yeah,
everybody knows
you
who Todd Beckman is.
Well, I thought maybe Art Sleester or something, but that'd be
right.
Craig Krenzel.
Yeah, well, that's Krenzel's not that.
Krenzel's no. Krenzel's,
yeah. Krenzel's a great guy. He's
Braxton Miller.
Another good one. Braxton Miller, another good one.
JT Barrett.
You could have said Steve Belisari. That would have been a good one.
You can't have Haskins on, unfortunately.
Man, I am not jumping on. I want other people. Everybody gets the Ohio State guys. We're not doing the Ohio. We are doing the bigger, broader scope of guys that we are going to bring in. No,
Ben Roethlisberger.
That won't happen. I promise you that. That's for a million reasons. That is not going to happen. Yeah, I'll tell you some guys that's probably not going to be on the show, and he's probably one of them. He's
probably not going to make it.
Wyndham Clark's probably not going to be on the show.
Oh, you got to get Wyndham Clark on. Well, we'll have him on the golf show.
He would tear up the studio.
I'm going to have him up. I'm going to have him on the show during your birthday for the golf show. It'll be your birthday surprise, Johnny.
Okay. You can get somebody. Get Rose on the show for my birthday. Give me a Rose.
Rose isn't going to be on the show. She's going to be in the show.
I'm going to call Nico Cena. I'm going to see if I can get a to-go order and see if Rose answers.
I want to know. I might have to stop by there on the way home.
There's no probably, take that pretty ass Mercedes you got and drive over there and beep the horn and say, "Hey, Rose, I'm here for you."
Mercedes has the worst horn in the history of horns on it. It's so wimpy. I hate it. Anyway, all right. Well, there's your little preview of FanStream Sports Ohio with in the Ohio Sports Hub with Tito and Johnny. I don't know if we're keeping that name or we think of something else, but I like it. But y'all, I don't know if y'all are sold on it. But I just wanted to call it the Jeff Thitoff Show.
No, we're not doing that. No,
we're not doing that. With Johnny.
We're not doing that.
With me.
With me, starring Johnny. That would be really weird.
Starring me.
And I want to thank Tito and I want to thank Johnny for subbing for the late, great Colby Sapp here, who is on injured reserve. He'll be back with me next Wednesday, hopefully, for another Colby Sapp and IndyCar Tim show. Until then, boys and girls, we'll see ya.
You're about to say, keep hitting them straight.